Now, it's in the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2, verse 3. It says, for the vision is yet for a appointed time, but at the end it shall speak, which is speaking right now. It says, and not lie. No, tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. Behold, his soul which is lifted up in him, lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith. And also because he transgresseth by wine, he's a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlarges his desire as hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. And you see what's going on. They actually doing that right now. Why the fuck they going way over there across seas when you got all this chaos and all type of fuckery going on over here in Babylon that need to be solved, but they trying to go solve shit across seas. That's how you know who the scripture talking about, who these parables apply to. Now it says, should not all these take up a parable against him and turn a proverb against him, saying, woe to him that increases that which is not his, how long unto him that ladeth himself with thick clay? Shall he not rise up suddenly that shall bite thee, and awake that shall vex thee, and thou shalt be for booties unto them, because thou hast spoiled many nations, all the remnant of the people shall spoil thee. And then look what you got going on. Let me go back to this other video.
We begin the day observing a partnership that is supposed to have no limits. It's been more than 2 years.
Hey, look, I ain't even got to play the whole video. A partnership that has no limits. So whatever Esau try to fund in Ukraine to go against Russia, guess what? Moab gonna help Russia. And guess who else in cahoots with Russia? Them Persians, man. So everything is lining up according to biblical prophecy, man. Let me read on some more. It says, because thou hast spoiled many nations, all the remnant of the people shall spoil thee, because of men's blood and for the violence of the land, of the city, and of all that dwell therein. Woe to him that conveys evil covetousness to his house, that he may set his nest on high, that he may be delivered from the power of evil. And that's Esau, man. They're not going to be delivered from this. Ain't no space station, no space hotel, no doomsday bunker, no mega yacht, no none of that shit going to save their ass. Now it says, thou hast consulted shame to thy house by cutting off many people and hast sinned against thy soul. Now, let me see, we'll go down a little bit. Verse 12 said, woe to him that buildeth a town with blood, and establish a city by iniquity. Behold, it is now the Lord of hosts that the people shall labor in the very fire, and the people shall weary themselves for the very vanity. For the earth shall be filled with the knowledge of the glory of her out of wine, as the waters cover the sea. Woe to him that giveth his neighbor drink, that puts the bottle to him, and maketh him drunken also, that he may look on their nakedness. Now, this is a parable. Them giving them a bottle to drink is these different philosophies and all these different doctrines and all this different shit, and the way they do business and trade and all this other stuff, et cetera, et cetera. So they can look at these nations and they can go exploit them. That's why they get exploited. They get them drunk with the Babylon juice, and they exploit them. But see, them doing that, eventually you go on and fuck over a person for so long until they be like, you know what, we done with this shit. And then next thing you know, they linking up, because you're going to have that one so-called bully or that one select group of people that see them and be like, you know what, we all got a common enemy. We might as well link up. So look at this video right here. Let me run this back one more time. Listen to what he say. They say, no limit on this shit.
Today, observing a partnership that is supposed to have no limits.
A partnership with no limit, man. Why are they linking up like that right now? Ain't no coincidence, man. Now let me see. All right, it's the book of Jeremiah, chapter 51, verse 6. It says, flee out of the midst of Babylon. Now, this doesn't mean actually literal, because no matter where you go, the Most High going to get your ass. You could be anywhere, and He going to line it up like that. Now it says, flee out of the midst of Babylon and deliver every man his soul. Be not cut off in her iniquity, which means cleanse your ways, get right. You know, everybody live their day-to-day life But keep in mind that this place got a due date, man. Esau got a due date. This place not finna go on way longer like how they want to be talking about the year 2030 and the year 2040 and all that bullshit. No, this place got a due date, man. And I says for this is a time of Yahweh's vengeance. He will render unto her a recompense. And that her he talking about is Babylon, this great whore here, this great harlot, mystery Babylon. Because this place did all type of shit. And now people still have this little notion of, oh, if karma real, how come they ain't pay for it yet? They've been paying for it in increments. And they finna pay for it even more because they finna wipe each other out in the third woe. So I just want to bring this up. I don't want to write this out as edifying. Call on y'all about Shalom.